Well, today's Friday and it's the day I clean filters out. It's quite a simple process. I pull the little tap at the back, the little, there we are, pull that up. That causes this to bubble. And it takes all the water out at the same time. The water now is going into the pipe underneath the garden that feeds the plants. And it's taking all the nitrogen and nutrients with it to feed the plants. Second part is to cap this off. Cap that up and undo this cap. Close the tap at the back, close that down, and now the water will come up and all the dirty water in there now that's left will go through here, go through a small pipe there and down and onto this part of the garden. And this is the wildflower area for the bees and the butterflies and everything else. It's quite a simple process. You pull the tap up at the back, the venturi, whatever you call these things. That lets the water out onto the garden at the bottom. And then close that off and then let the water come back up, and what dirty water is left in, you see there's some dirty water there, and just literally just rub across the top and clean that out. And all that dirty water now goes down the pipe onto the garden here and feeds all these flowers. Quite simple. After a couple of minutes the water is all clean again and it's time to undo the big nut or bolt or whatever you call these things, cap. Undo the big cap. That's this one here. And water, put the other cap back on. And put the filter on, the pipe on for filtering the water. That's this one here. So that now goes on. We'll put that on. That's now fits on securely, and all the water now is going into the bins and into the final bin. In the final bin at the bottom there, on the final bin at the bottom here, we again undo the tap, and that lets all the water out of the filtration one here with the K1 in it. On this one we boost the air, so we put the full air pumps on, which cleans them and sends the water down through the pipe again under the flowers and the plants. You just do that for a couple of minutes. This pump is very loud, as you probably can hear, but it's designed to go on at full power to give this a really good clean out. We now can turn that pump off and we can go around and close the tap, and now that is bubbling away quite happily at the speed it should be bubbling away, and the clean water is coming out into the pond. So that's quite easy to do. Tap off, tap on, tap off, tap on, and the filters are cleaned out. As for the pond and the fish, well, the water's a little bit dirty today because we had heavy rain last night, but it'll clear up as the day goes on. Skimmers working away quite happily. The fish seem okay. I've spent some time here looking at each one of them as I've swam past, and I can't see any problems with them. Of course, the temperature is dropping now at night. Again, last night it dropped down to just 8.5. So the fish shortly, I think, will start to go off eating, and we'll start to go into the autumn and winter mode. And so I'm hoping to start the new covers this week. I've ordered the items I need, which should be coming from the builder's yard early next week, and I can get the covers made. Quite a simple cover this year. It's past years I've had the polycarbonate, but I don't think that's kept the water that warm. So this year I'm trying a new material which is reflective heat, and it's quite cheap to buy. So it'll be interesting to see how easy it is to make and how easy it is to use on the pond, and whether it does keep the heat in better. Anyway, until next time, please subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one, and we'll see how the pond is doing.